G'day model builders. In this video, I'm going to show you how I mix up simple DIY acrylic reducer that I use across all of my builds, including this 1/72 scale Grumman F4F4 Wildcat. Now, when you talk about reducer, what we really mean is thinner, but it's used to adjust how paint behaves while you're applying it. This is different to thinner for cleaning, which is designed to break paint down and make it easier to remove. Reducer is all about control, improving flow, helping the paint level out, and making it easier to work with. This especially comes into play when you're brush painting. Artist acrylic paint straight from the tube is usually far too thick for scale modelling. It's designed for canvas, not fine surface work, so we need to modify it. That's where reducer comes in. For this mix, I'm making about 1 litre, which will last through dozens of models. I start with mostly water. Distilled water is ideal, but in practice regular tap water works fine. The water is the base that carries everything else. Next is retarder. This slows down the drying time of the paint slightly, which gives it time to self-level and reduce brush marks. The retarder I'm using here is just a basic artist product from a discount art store, but you've got options. Anything that's skin safe or food safe and has a gel consistency, which dissolves completely in water, will do the job. Glycerine is a common substitute, and even hair gel can work. Although in my case, both of those were actually more expensive than the artist product. The key thing is that you don't need much. You just need to slightly extend the working time of the paint. The final ingredient is flow improver. This helps the paint move more smoothly across the surface and reduces surface tension, which improves coverage and consistency. I'm using a commercial flow improver here from Vallejo, and for a litre mix, you only need about 10 millilitres. It's a tiny amount, but it makes a noticeable difference. If you don't have that, there are alternatives. In my earlier video, I used a small amount of dishwashing liquid, just a quick squirt. Baby shampoo is another option, and probably a better one as long as it doesn't contain oils or moisturisers that could interfere with the paint. Some people use alcohol, like isopropyl or ethanol, but I avoid it in this reducer. The main reason is compatibility. Some acrylic mediums don't react well with alcohol and can clump or separate. But more importantly, alcohol speeds up drying time, which is the opposite of what I was trying to achieve with my reducer. Once everything is mixed together, give it a good shake, and that's your reducer ready to go. Now let's see what it actually does. Here I've got some artist acrylic straight from the tube, and you can see how thick it is. If I try to brush that straight onto plastic, it drags, it leaves marks, and it doesn't level out. Now I'll add a bit of reducer and mix it through. What we're aiming for is a smooth, brushable consistency, something that flows off the brush but still has body to cover. And once it's thinned properly, you can see how much better it behaves. It spreads evenly, it self-levels, and it builds up coverage in controlled layers. This is exactly the method I used on the Wildcat build, and the same system I'm using on more precise colour mixing. It's simple, it's cheap, and it gives you a lot more control over your paint. I'll show you how it's done. Made by Vallejo. Of course I'd pick a product that I can't pronounce.